My name is Claudia Gomez. My partner is Jorge Hernandez. And today we're going to share our experience with the operations management simulation game, which provided us with both challenges and valuable insights. When we started navigating through the modules and making critical decisions was challenging. We had to analyze multiple factors and predict outcomes that could either lead to success or failure. Despite these initial difficulties, we stayed committed to the process and dedicated ourselves to improving with each decision that we made. After every simulation, we took time to reflect on our performance, analyze our results, and identify areas where we excelled or needed improvement. These reflections and discussions help us develop a deeper understanding of operations management and allowed us to refine our strategies in the following modules. While the process was not always easy, cooperating as a team and learning from our experiences made the simulation a valuable learning journey. So we're going to start with module number 1, which is the production process. In module number 1, we manage the production process and faced several operational challenges that tested our ability to optimize workflows and balance machine capacity. So we were able to identify important key aspects. I'm going to mention all of them. So number 1, balancing capacity and efficiency. We had to allocate resources efficiently to avoid machine underutilization while ensuring that production progressed smoothly. This required careful consideration of capacity constraints and time management. The second one is managing bottlenecks. A major challenge was dealing with bottlenecks in the production process, particularly due to machine limitations. When orders with short lead times were introduced, we had to reorganize production plans and prioritize tasks to meet delivery deadlines. Our third and last key aspect of module number 1 is definitely adapting to new orders. As new orders arrived, it became clear that flexibility and adaptability were essential. We learned that adjusting production schedules and making quick decisions help us prevent delays and complete contracts on time. So the key learning is that by the end of module number 1, we gain a better understanding of how to prioritize tasks, manage capacity, and maintain production efficiency. However, we also recognize the importance of expanding machine capacity to reduce future bottlenecks, improve overall performance. So let's move on with module number 2. Module number 2 is all about managing suppliers. In module 2, the focus shifted to supplier management and raw material procurement, adding a new layer of complexity to our operations. Again, we were able to identify important key aspects. So the first one is supplier evaluation and selection. We had to evaluate multiple suppliers based on quality, cost, lead times, and discounts. This required a detailed analysis to ensure that the selected suppliers met our quality standards and production timelines. Our second key aspect is balancing cost and quality. One of the critical decisions involved finding the right balance between cost efficiency and quality assurance. While lower costs were attractive, of course, we learned that quality and timely delivery were equally important to avoid compromising the final product. And our third key aspect is about building strong supplier relationships. As we progressed, we recognized the importance of developing long-term relationships with reliable suppliers. Consistent collaboration with trusted suppliers not only ensured smooth operations, but also created opportunities for mutual benefits in the future. And the last key aspect of module number 1 is managing risks Module 2 is managing risks and delivery delays. Despite making informed decisions, we encountered risks and delivery delays that affected our operations. These experiences highlighted the importance of carefully monitoring supplier performance and maintaining backup plans to mitigate unforeseen learning. So the key learning of module number 2 is that we gain a clearer understanding of supplier dynamics and procurement processes. And we also realize that strong supplier relationships, risk management, and quality control play a crucial role in ensuring smooth operations and meeting delivery deadlines. Now we're going to continue with my partner Jorge, and he's going to talk about modules 3, 4, and 5.
Thank you, Claudia. Okay, we go ahead with module number 3. In module 3, our main goal was to win contracts that offer high profits, but also match our reputation and production limits. In this module, we were in charge of the bidding department, and we sometimes lower the prices slightly as our strategy to make our bids more attractive. We made sure to place early material orders when applying for big contracts. This allows us to start production immediately once the materials arrive, helping us meeting deadlines in a easier way. We also check our production schedule often to avoid being overload in the next weeks. Next slide, please. The market research reports help us decide which products would be in high demand in the season. That guided us when choosing contracts and investing in machines. We also face a big issue from this model ahead. Um, Unreliable suppliers. Some suppliers didn't deliver the correct quantity and the correct quality of the materials, and that delayed our production. To fix that, we started splitting orders between at least two suppliers, even three or more. We also ordered a little bit more than needed just in case to have in inventory and to mix our quality as well. That was just to get a cushion for our quality. Uh, Managing this risk helped us avoid bigger problems and made our operations more stable. Uh, Next slide, please. The model 4 was a little challenging for us because it was be in charge of the human resources department. Um, and we didn't hire everyone at once. Instead, we follow a weekly plan. First, we hired the bidding staff, then the material receiving, followed by production workers, and finally the shipping staff. We used to early low workload weeks to train them and to get the same level group or the same level staff, talking about the abilities that they could handle. In this way, we had a skilled staff ready exactly when we need them. We noticed that in the range between 3 to 4 trained workers in production were enough to keep things running smoothly. This helped us avoid delays and unnecessary costs. Next slide, please. One challenge we faced was spending too much too soon. Uh, we hired workers, we bought machines, and we ordered a lot of materials all in the same short time. Since payments for contracts took weeks to come in, we ended up with a negative balance. This made it hard to recover before the game ended. We think that the break-even point in our game was very close to the week 30 or around 30. We needed more time to recover our investments. Next slide, please. In Model 5, we opened a new branch and we were in charge of the whole branch, and but focus on playing it safe. Instead of buying the market trend catalog, we look directly at available contracts in each round. We hired slowly and only accepted contracts we were sure we could handle. This strategy gave us more control and reduced the risk of missing some deadlines. Over time, we built a solid team and keep our delivery schedule under control. It wasn't about growing very fast, but it was about growing in a more smart way. Um, Next, please. Even with a very good planning, we ran into some trouble when some garments to wait too long to produce, especially three kinds of garments: the windbreakers, the hunting pants, and chiffon dresses. This caused bottlenecks and delays, and we couldn't deliver on time. We tried to fix this by speeding up machines and moving some staff from receiving department to production. That helped a bit, but we realized that understanding how long each product takes is a key. A single mistake in timing created a chain reaction or the uh, bullwhip effect that affect everything around. Uh, Next, please. Okay, talking about our conclusion of this simulation, this game shows how every decision really matters. At first, we thought that we had things under control, but unexpected problems, like, for example, late materials or slow machines, quickly change everything. We learned that flexibility and timing are essential in operations. Planning ahead is really important, but being ready to adapt is just as critical thing in operations. Next, uh, this project helped us connect some theory with practice. We saw how real concepts like bottlenecks, the bullwhip effect, lead times, and supplier risk play out in real time. Uh, it's one thing to study them and another to deal with them while trying to hit targets. Uh, in the end, we realized that operations management is about finding the right balance between many things, between people, between resources, between timing. It's not just about planning well, but also reacting in a waste way, and when things don't go as we planned at the very beginning. Um, Next. Okay, that was our presentation. Thank you very much.